All right, so anyway, let's talk about all blues. So this great tune by Miles Davis is a lot of fun to play. It's got a 6/8 kind of feel to it. And there's a lot of different directions you can take this tune. But first things first, it's all about the bass in this tune. Play the bass line and people are gonna know what it is off the bat. So yeah, get that going. Pretty simple. And actually this remains throughout the whole tune. You can transpose it if you want when you get to C. I often do that. But you're totally right if you stay right here. So that's basically the main idea. And then, yeah, next chord, D, D7 with sharp 9 and stuff, and then E flat. So that's basically all that's going on in the bass. So this next part, this is pretty much what the horns are playing. You could keep it straight like this, or you can get this, just add a little bit of jazz, a little bit of blues in there. And just feel like loose with the rhythm, especially if you're playing this by yourself. I mean, even if you're playing with a group, it's not about being like stiff with this sort of music. So you can keep that going, add the left hand. Even if you play it slow or fast, it just feels good. Really cool. Yeah. So if you're gonna add the melody to that equation, you can go. So you got. And don't think I forgot about this part. You can do both at the same time if you want. You could go. So this is pretty cool. This is just how I chose to harmonize it. So, and then you just take, it's tritones and fourths. Tritone, fourth. And if you're not familiar with tritones and fourths, I have another video on intervals that I can link below. And so in the bass in the original recording, it actually stays right here, even over this C7 chord. Creates a little bit of dissonance. I like to go, like I like to land on that, so you go. Just add a little bit of color. It's just an F major triad, but in the context of a D7 chord, it's really, really awesome. This is 7th right here, and then you get the sharp 11, the sharp 9, and then you get just the 5th. Sounds really pointy, and you get the melody. Or if you want, you can do the tritone sub. Trying to go outside, and then now you're back. I like that. Let's try that again. Yeah, so that's the main idea, and I recommend just play along with the recording. Yeah. So, and then another fun thing I like to do is this sort of like churchy kind of thing. Just this little walk up. 3, 1, 2, 3. And of course you can transpose it if you want. And I just have tritones in my left hand. 3, 1, 2, 3. Messed that up. Sort of thing. Oh, sorry. So that could be pretty cool. And then of course you can do this. Etc., etc. So you can put all that together, and you get all blues. Just like a little interesting way to do it. Etc., etc., etc. So lastly, just like the other thing I like to talk about is this kind of like McCoy Tyner sort of thing. If your keyboard cooperates and doesn't stick, yeah, my G's messing up. All right, so anyway, keep it simple. Maybe I'll go up an octave. Move up a little bit since my keyboard isn't cooperating. So you go. So you can do that while playing the melody. And then of course you could go. Second time you go. Etc., etc. So you can do that sort of thing. There's a lot of different directions you can go with this tune. I highly recommend like learning it in a bunch of keys. If you're like really trying to get the most out of it, try it in a bunch of different keys, and yeah, try out some of the tritone subs just to get used to what they sound like. And then in terms of soloing, what I like to do, I'll put this back how it was. All right. So what I like to do is pretty much just, G mixolydian, kind of as a starting place. So like, for example, and then obviously you got to get used to the left hand. Get used to that sort of thing, or like. Or go the bluesy route. And so another thing is if you use this A major triad over G, it creates a Lydian dominant sort of sound, which in terms of the scale, the Lydian dominant scale is a mixolydian scale like G7 with a sharp 11. So now you got. But if you're going to simplify it to just the triad, A triad over G. So that can sound pretty cool. So I just transposed that for that C7 C7 sharp 11. So now you got. Same concept. If you wanted to take it, you want to do the same thing over the next chord. E major, and then so now it just works. You're taking the same idea of just dealing with those triads, which I personally like how that Lydian dominant sounds. So like you could go. See it. Wait, did I do that right? Hold up. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's. There we go. So like that's like one sound. I mean, there's so many options. I could go on and on and on about what you can do over this tune. But for now, that'll get you started, and just listen to the tune a lot, you know, get used to the form, play along with the recording, play it with people as much as you can. And goodness, there's so much more we could talk about, rootless voicings and etc. But for now, we're just gonna stop there, and I hope you enjoyed that. And if you want me to expand upon this tune a little bit more, please let me know. I teach lessons, and then of course you can comment on YouTube and let me know what video you'd like to see next. All right, thank you so much. Have a good day.